Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing Podcast and Ray Stantz from the Ghostbusters Afterlife movie. These are Hasbro Plasma Series figures, Ghostbusters of course. But there they are. There's a couple of them right here. There are 6 total in this wave for the Afterlife movie. There was also another set. There was a 2-pack set with Egon and his granddaughter, Phoebe. It's called The Family That Busts Together, so we'll get that unboxed later, probably in a week or so. But for now, we've got Podcast and Ray Stantz. So pick these up off Amazon. Podcast, I don't know, he was about $15. Ray Stantz was, oh boy, I think he was all of about $7 or $8. You can see the box is pretty beat up too, but obviously glad to have these. It's Halloween, and let's get these unboxed. So again, there's the front. Let's flip it around to the back. Right there looks pretty good. And whoop, popped over. Right there's good. This is another Build-A-Ghost wave. So it has the Sentinel Terror Dog, where it looks like the Terror Dog is standing upright and has ghost legs. So that is the Build-A-Ghost for this wave. Here comes this side. That's what they look like in this wave. It's the Kid Ghostbusters from Afterlife with the same kind of deco as the original wave of the Ghostbusters there. And then here's the side with the window. And here's from the top of Podcast. Bottom of Podcast is barcode legalese. And here's the top of Ray. And the bottom of Ray. Like I said, I got these off Amazon. I'm not sure why Podcast doesn't have one of these, because I got it off Amazon as well, but it is what it is. All right, let's set it here, pull back, get a closer look at everything, and then we'll get them unboxed. So same packaging as the original wave of Ghostbusters. Obviously not like the slimed ones where it has slime everywhere, but the same as the original wave of the Build-A-Ghost figures. It comes with Tobin's Spirit Guide, which is pretty cool. There he is, older Ray. Comes with the blast effect. The only one that came with this blast effect in the first wave was Winston. So each of the older Ghostbusters, the original guys, they get a blast effect in this wave. There's his proton pack. There's the bottom. All right. And there's the Ghostbusters logo. Mine had a big tag. I tried to rip it off, but that's the best I could do. But I think you could still read that if you would like to read that little blurb. And there is the Build-A-Ghost figures for Sentinel Terror Dog. Looks like Ray. I'm not sure. It comes with a leg. It looks like a ghost leg. And there's the bottom legalese. Here comes Podcast. Same box art. And comes with the goggles that have the printer on it. He comes with that creepy whistle. And the remote control for the ghost trap. That's it was a RC car ghost trap, and he comes with the remote control. The actual ghost trap that's an RC car comes with the Lucky figure. So you get the control with this one, and you get the actual ghost trap with Lucky. But he also comes with one of those little Stay Puft Marshmallow Men. Looks like he's shaking his fist. And then where he zaps them all, and they get to turn into goo. He has all the goo that you can wrap around him, which is great. The marshmallow goo. And there's the bottom. Around the back, Ghostbusters logo again, and a little blurb about Podcast if you'd like to read it. Right there should be good. And still that Build-A-Ghost, and he comes with the entire torso and the bottom legalese. All right, let's set them both. I'll probably just do these from the top, because the bottom has these weird tabs that I always seem to rip. So all right, grab this X-Acto knife, cut these pieces of tape. I think there's just 4. Why is that not cutting? Weird, there's one. Is there one over here? I think it's just one. All right, well, that one just had one. Maybe the box is just so beat up. But we definitely got 2 for Podcast here. There we go. All right, cap on, no blood. Here comes original race, well, not original, but original Ghostbuster race. Oh, you know, it did have a piece of tape there. Holy smokes, how did I not see that? Am I blind? Sometimes I wonder. All right, there we go. Oh, still no blood. Good. All right. Here we go. Just kind of flip that up and pull them out. There we go. It's got this one's in red. The schematic background. And we'll leave him here. I'm going to go ahead and pull podcast out next. You know, I don't know if he's going to stand or not. Maybe sideways? Sideways it is. All right, here comes podcast. Same deal. Maybe this one does not want to pop out. So there we go. And I think I'm just going to take the whole back with it. There we go. There's the podcast. Slide that back in. Come on. And I'll fix it later. Throw it over here. Alright, there's podcast. Cool. Let's start with podcast. We'll get Ray out of the way here. Got this double plastic. Here is the Build-A-Ghost part. Oh my gosh. It's massive and in there. So you can kind of see where it starts to go translucent down there. So yeah, it looks like they just used this plastic and then this is just paint over the top, which makes sense. Cool. What else? Got the goggles. Very nice. It's got the little printer on the side, it looks like. Yep, it does. Cool. There's the RC Ghost Trap remote control. I don't like that that's so bendy, but maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Just very soft plastic that's not shaping right. Good enough. And the controls, yeah, cool. All right. The creepy whistle. I wish it had like a little, oh, it looks like it got a little peg so it can peg it in his belt at least, so that's cool. Whoa, it's on the floor, and there it is. I thought it was gone forever. It's so small, but I thought maybe, I'm pretty sure it had a necklace around it. It'd be cool if it was a necklace around his neck, but there's that little creepy whistle. Yeah, it has that little peg in the back for his belt. All right. Here's a mini Stay Puff. I'm surprised they didn't paint it or anything, because didn't he have just the regular blue and red also? Like the original Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, or were they all just white? I don't remember. I need to watch Afterlife again. There he is. Okay, can he stand? Not well. Not at all. Okay. Here's some Stay Puft Marshmallow Goo. And another one. And this one has a peg, so that'll actually peg into his back, it looks like. That's cool. Whoa, podcast! Podcast hit the floor. Get up, podcast! Gotcha. Cool. Alright. So he's got the port here, but obviously he doesn't come with a proton pack, so he doesn't have anything. But I always thought it just went from there to here. I'm surprised it doesn't. Maybe in the movie he didn't have a. He just had the little thing sticking out. I don't know. I have to watch the movie again, I guess. Alright, let me get this plastic out of here and we'll get Ray unboxed here. Let's get podcast back here. And all his stuff. Alright, there's Ray. Get that leg out. Cool. Oh, there's no articulation. How stupid. Oh, that's lame. It has zero articulation in it at all. Nothing in the knee. Nothing in the ankle. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. I thought it was going to be a fully articulated action figure like every other build of something. Well, that's lame to start. I kind of wondered why these were pointing in that direction. Usually you have like a little joint area there where they can plug in, but it does look like the arms are at least going to be able to move and the head is on a ball joint. But the legs, that's weird. Why wouldn't you make the legs have articulation? No matter what, he has to be in that pose with his legs. That's weird to me. Alright, so that's a thing. Alright. Here is the blast effect. Happy to have more of these. The original blue and yellow. Orange, I guess you would say. Yeah, blue and orange. And Tobin's Spirit Guide. That's pretty cool. Nothing really on the back. Nothing on the front end. Does it open? Nah, I figured it was just a prop. Oh, and it's a floor prop. There it is. Now it's up. Yeah, it is cool. All right, in the backpack. And it's the same as the original Ghostbusters. Looks like it just plugs into the bottom. Proton wand. Neutron wand, I guess. Neutral wand. Come on. It's supposed to plug in. There it goes. It does not want to go in for some reason. Like I'm pushing hard. There we go. Weird. Just super tight. Okay, it's in. But yeah, it looks like the exact same as the original wave of figures. And this will just pop off right there so you can get them in. Cool. Alright, Ray. Oh, there he goes. Get this plastic out of here. There's Ray. Get this plastic out of here again. Okay. Alright. There's older Ray. Let's pull forward just a tad. Tilt down. We'll do some articulation. But first, I kind of just want to look at the original Ray figure. That's from the first wave. They've got much darker suits now. Yeah, I don't know. This face sculpt is goofy. I feel like that should have been better because didn't they have the face mapping technology when they did this one? Well, this one looks really good, and obviously that wasn't face mapped. I don't know. There's something goofy about that. It just looks cartoony. Very cartoony. Alright. So there's those two figures. He looks like he's got a little bit bigger of a gut in this figure. He's got a little one here, but this one seems to be a tad bit bigger. It does look like it's the same legs, arms, body. The original, just different coloring. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Let's check out some articulation here. Alright, there's Ray's head up. Down. It is just, I'm guessing just a ball joint. I don't know if I can pull these off. I don't know if they're in there. Marvel Legends, you pull them off all day. These, I don't know. Because like Star Wars Black Series, I pulled some heads off and broke some pieces like on a Jawa and stuff before. So I'm not going to try to pull this head off. But it does look to me like it is just a ball joint. I don't know if it's on a rocker. I think it's a double ball joint in there is what it is. One in the neck bottom, one in the top of the neck, and one in the top of the head is what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Okay. Alright. Okay. So they still have the butterfly shoulders, but this one's really tight and hardly going there. This one's moving now. This one has got zero action. There we go. Starting to get going now. There we go. Okay. So yes, they got the butterflies. They got a peg going on a rocker there for the shoulder going into the butterfly. They got the same bicep cut. That looks kind of funky. Double jointed elbows. Same deal as the pegs. I mean, it's an older figure. I think this came out in 2021. There's no cut there, but you've got your standard up and down rocker there. Kind of like Black Series Star Wars. You got your waist cut, which is actually just a ball joint, so it's more of a hula hoop. You go side, side, back, forward, not a lot there. Okay, so yeah, it is just a ball joint there. And Ray has always had more of a pooch than everybody else, so a little bit of more of a gut, so he doesn't go down as far. So, yes. Alright, there's the belt. It is loose. Felt like the belt was... No, it was loose on the other ones too. Okay. Alright, so leg is a ball joint down in there. So there's your kick out, your kick forward, your kick back. And he does that with thigh cut. Gets a little goofy if you go too far. And double jointed knees with the pegs. Hold the figure. No boot cut on these. They don't do boot cuts for some reason. But you've got a front facing pin on the rocker. Standard foot action there. There's Ray, old Ray. Alright, we'll set him here. Here's Podcast. Much smaller figure. Looks like his head is the same as Ray. His ball joints. Down's not much, up's not much. Got a little side to side action. But yeah, it's not a ton of movement. It's mostly just going to be side to side stuff. Alright, he does not have the butterfly joints in the shoulders, which is interesting. I don't know why they didn't incorporate that. So he just has a standard peg on a rocker. And he's got a peg on a rocker for the elbow. And then, does he have any? Yeah, he's got a little up and down action there. Not a lot because of the sleeves. Yeah, so this is just a peg on a rocker there for the elbow. Gets you only there. But it doesn't have any pins. It's kind of the Black Series style they went with on this, it looks like. Wow. Is this a ball joint? It is. It's just the bottom is hitting so hard you can't really... You don't want to go past that anyway, but that's as far as you can go with this hanging down piece. So we can tilt back, forward on that hula hoop, a little bit of side to side action, and like I said, just about there and there. Side to side. There's that hole in his belt for the creepy whistle. Little peg action. Alright, the leg, same as Ray, just a ball joint. Standard stuff on Hasbro figures. There's the out. There's the forward. Double jointed knees, but they have the pins. And you do have a thigh cut. It gets really funky though. I don't like it at all. And what the? Zero articulation in the foot. That sucks. Are you serious? Okay, I've seen Chewbacca with his fur come down and it still has articulation. Boy, they cheaped out on this one. What the heck? I mean, for the Build-A-Figure part to not have any articulation, nothing in Podcast feet. I mean, how in the heck are you supposed to pose? I mean, you get an action like that, you can't make the feet. Ah, darn it. Poor Podcast got such a raw deal there on the feet. I mean, really, how hard would that have been? Oof, yeah, cut some corners on this guy. That's for sure. Kind of figured we were in trouble when it didn't have the butterflies up there. Yeah, to not have any feet articulation is really bad. Don't like that. Okay. Darn. He does not want to stand. With some foot articulation, you could probably get him to stand a whole lot easier. Wow. That's weird. Okay. We know that's what's up. Alright, let's go down a little bit. I'll show you everything that they come with. So here's Ray. He came with the Proton Neutrona wand and the Proton pack. That does not want to cooperate with sitting. I think it's just going to have to be like that. There's his blast effect, and he also came with the Tobin Spirit Guide. And he came with the no articulation Build-A-Ghost leg. That can't stand on its own. We'll just lay that right there. Whatever. There's Podcast. And Podcast Build-A-Figure is the torso. Build-A-Ghost, I should say. He's got his little slimy effects. We'll put those on in the posing. Coming up next. Those and the little... If I can stand him up. There's his remote control. His headgear. And his creepy whistle. Alright, let's get a better shot. Whoa, that was tight. There we go. There is everything that comes with Podcast and Ray Stantz. Let's wipe away these accessories and we will do some scale. Stuff for Ray. Here's all Podcast stuff. Okay. Let's set them closer together, maybe. Maybe right there is good. Let's see who else we got. Let's throw a Terror Dog in there. It's one of the bigger figures. The Ghostbusters. There's Terror Dog. And Gozer, because Gozer was also in the Afterlife movie. I can get Gozer to stand. At least she has feet articulation, so that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. All right. That should do it. How about a focus? All right. There is your podcast and Ray Stantz crew. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for some posing. Happy Halloween!